We've got a cyclone coming. I'll drift away.
Look at all the birds!
It's apocalypse freeze here.
See if we can spot anything cool and then head back in and get ready.
Try and do a straightish one. If it gets hectic, she's going to come over.
Try my ear hole!
Alright crew, welcome back to another episode. We are doing this one over, this will be filmed over a week or a bit more because we've got a cyclone coming, potentially. So the forecast at the moment is that ex-tropical cyclone Lincoln has harassed the Gulf of Carpentaria, is currently cutting across the north of Australia and is going to pop out north of Broome and then redevelop into another cyclone, also called Lincoln.
I think so.
And the current forecast has it hitting us next Saturday. So today is Sunday the 19th. And it's going to hit us on Saturday the 23rd. Is that right?
No, it's the 18th today.
Sorry, today is the 18th. It's going to hit us on the Saturday, the following Saturday, which I think is the 23rd. That's the current forecast. Now that's 7 days or 6 days out, so that is likely to change. But we're going to bring you guys along and show you all the preparation that we have. Tomorrow we're going to bring the Coral Explorer around, so we've got to get that on the trailer and lash that down to the ground. The reef viewer needs to be lashed down. Like Caitlin will have to bolt down somewhere. Anything that can blow away, we will have to bolt down.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring you along. Now the weather looks beautiful. It's probably 45 degrees right now.
It is hot.
Celsius, and it's humid, and that's fairly typical for pre-cyclonic conditions. We've got a car coming down here. We've got Yindi just chilling in the water back there because she's on high alert.
Because it's hot.
And she's fluffy.
Yeah. Calm before the storm.
Yeah. Some people going past. So yeah, that's it. Take all the boats out of the water. We're going to be putting buses in the sheds. We're going to be putting everything away, ready for the big blow. It's a frustrating time because you don't know if it's going to come. Probably by Wednesday or Thursday we'll know more, but we're going to bring you guys along in the whole process and show you what we do to prepare, and then we'll bring you into the cyclone if it comes over us, and then we'll show you the aftermath of the cyclone afterwards. So this may or may not be a video.
Experience a cyclone with us, potentially.
All right crew, it's about 7:20, 7:30 in the morning. I'm just dropping Caitlin off and she's going to take the boat round. So if I just let go now, I'll drift away and Caitlin will be driving the boat.
You didn't even say what you wanted to say before about the cyclone.
You can say it. Okay, so the cyclone's coming still. It's Monday morning and the cyclone is still coming. Caitlin will brief you.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
All right. So yes, it's Monday morning and on the current forecast, the cyclone is a direct hit on Exmouth on Saturday morning. So yeah, we'll bring the boat around to the marina, get that out of the water, and then this week there's going to be a lot of packing stuff up, strapping stuff down, and crossing fingers that the forecast changes. But yeah, at the moment it's a smackdown, so yeah, let's go. Alright, I don't know if you can hear me, but the weatherman has let us down once again. Said it was meant to be a glass off this morning. It's not a glass off, but it's not that bad. It's a little bit swelly out here, bit of motion in the ocean, but it's alright. Just coming out the passage now. I just saw 2 fins pop up and I thought we were on. Thought they might have been orcas, but they weren't. They were just regular dolphins. Anyway, it's been about an hour and a bit, and we've just made it round the Mildura wreck. So just coming into the Gulf now. Looks glamour in the Gulf, so should be a pretty easy ride back to the marina. But yeah, it's been pretty uneventful so far. Heaps of fish and birds, but nothing crazy. So I'll let you know if I see anything cool on the way in. Otherwise, I'll see you when we get there. Yoo-hoo! So nice! Even the fish looks nice. Beautiful. There's so many fish. It's insane. So many massive splashes. Must be the tuna. More dolphins over there. So much happening, and it's so beautiful. Alright, almost back now, but I thought I would just show you the water. So we're in 3.5 meters of water here. And look at how green that is. The GoPro honestly makes it look clearer, but it's so green, it's almost neon green. And what is it? 28.6 degrees, which is not that weird for the Gulf. About the same as the west side, which is a little odd. But yeah, very green. Don't think we'll be diving anytime soon. Yeah, it's gross. But I'm almost back, so yeah, almost done. It's been 2 hours, so we're almost there. We've arrived at the marina. Just doing a quick little slow drive around to see if there's any crocodiles that might appear under the glass. There's been an alleged crocodile at the marina for like a year now, but there was an alleged sighting of it the other day. Just having a quick little look, but no crocodiles. So gonna head into the marina, meet Craig, tie the boat up, and then the boat comes out of the water on Wednesday. So until then, we'll be preparing everything else. I did just pass a floating wing that was no longer attached to a bird. Like an entire wing. So that's a bit weird. Maybe the crocodile's not a myth. I don't know. Yindi's on the lookout though. Making me very nervous. She's very clumsy.
Okay, so Caitlin has arrived with the boat at the marina. We're lucky we've got a mate that lets us tie up the boat here. So the plan at this stage is this boat has to be moved with a pilot vehicle because it's wider than a certain width. I think it's 3.8, and if it's wider than 3.5 it needs a pilot vehicle. So we engage a local freight and logistics company to move that boat for us. So on Wednesday morning we have to take the slot. Wednesday morning we will pull that boat out the water and lash it down next to the reef view, and we'll show you where all that happens. So yeah, now on to the next bit. That's it. Got the bus in, the other bus in. It's pretty tight. We're in.
Yeah.
Boats are meant to be in the water.
Morning crew, it is Wednesday morning, the 21st of February, and we've just pulled the glassy out. So she's on the road now.
Flashing lights on the roof, we get to use the flashing lights. Exciting. But also, before I said Saturday was the 23rd, I think Saturday's the 24th. Now the interesting thing is that the models are changing. ECMWF is saying it's going to go down the west side. I think Access is saying Onslow, and GFS is saying still nothing. What's the other one? Icon is saying direct hit on Exmouth. So while they're consolidating somewhat, they've also messed with the intensity of the cyclone. So Bomb is saying category 2, but if you read the stuff down the bottom, and this is what people often do, they look at the picture and they don't read the stuff down the bottom. If you read the stuff down the bottom, it's saying category 2 with a significant possibility of up to a category 4. So as with everything, we have to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. So for us, it's like when you go on holiday for a day or you go for a week, you have to take the same amount of stuff. It's the same amount of work for us. We have to prepare for a category 4 or a category 5 because the worst thing could happen. So that's what we're doing. So we've already got the reef viewer on the block. That's ready to tie down today. Caitlin and I got a very busy day. We might even call in a couple of other crew to make sure we get everything done. But we really want to just remove all the projectiles. Everything that can take up and fly, we need to remove. Or lash it down, tie it down, so that it can't become a projectile, because not only is that a hazard for other people, it's a hazard for property, happening for wildlife. The less projectiles we have flying around, the better.
Yeah, and the weather system should be reaching the ocean again today.
Yeah.
So we should maybe know a little bit more by the end of today about what's happening with that. So
there's another YouTuber that does a commercial mud crab fishing show. Have you seen him?
No.
Over east, and that he had Lincoln in the Gulf of Carpentaria.
Really?
And he just put an episode up yesterday or something about Lincoln coming through, and he called it Cyclone mud crab or something. Or giant cyclone prawn.
Yeah, so we will check back in later on, let you know how we're going. But it's Wednesday, and the cyclone, if it hits, is meant to hit on Friday night, Saturday morning. So we'll see.
All right, Caitlin's in there tying up the noodles.
Just locking down the noodles.
Locking down the noodles. They're going in the shed with everything else. So everything is in the shed now. Even the wheelie bins are in the shed. We've got all the fins off the Coral Explorer. The problem is I don't fit down there. There's too much stuff. Here comes the noodler. Oh, mate.
They're not tied yet, so if you take them off me, they'll come undone.
Oh, they're just leaving there. That's fine.
Okay.
What's that rope? Oh, this is Ree, everyone.
Hi.
You okay with this, Ree?
I am.
Yeah, good. This is Ree. She's joined us end of last year, but she's working for us all season this year.
Yeah.
So, Caitlin will show you how she can get through there. No, I'm going to film you from here.
Okay, I'll just how I get locked in the shed.
Can you get my Gatorade out the fridge?
I Gatorade now.
What? She's drinking all my beverages. No! Don't drink all my Gatorade.
Oh.
I just showed them me doing it. Do you want to see me doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine.
That's it. That's full foot. Call the police. I'm stuck.
Quick, go now.
Call
Go now.
No! You guys are useless.
So close.
Got the Gatorade though. Caitlin.
I don't think it's that easy.
Go.
It's heavy.
Snatch and lift.
I can't.
Can't do it.
Squat. No, I actually can't.
Okay, put it down before you hurt yourself.
I was going to say, get it on video.
On? Mate, you had it attached to the boat.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Ock Health and Safety's going to have a field day with us. Yeah, that's one up. Hide down. What we're doing now is we've got these cargo nets, Cyclone cargo nets that we're going to lay over the top of both boats. So Caitlin's up there with one.
Yeah, it's like 1,000,000 degrees on the roof. And we've got 1,000,000 tiny knots to undo to free this net. Who has done that? Alright.
When I was young, my daddy said, gotta keep one eye open in your bed. Cause there's a time coming when the devil gonna come for you. So my trigger finger, stay prepared. I've got my weapon and I got my prayers. Cause if you don't run this town, they'll walk all over you. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. Run out loud, baby.
Alright, we've turned the Coral Explorer into a playground. She's locked in. Got her seatbelt on, ready to go. Very hot.
Your tray tables in the upright position.
Your exits are nowhere.
Strap your boat down to the ground and prepare for cyclonic conditions.
I wonder if the boat will be more secure than my house.
Yeah, come
Reef
to
is curled up on the glass. Alright, crew.
Just looking at the cyclone safety instructions. I'm just joking.
It's
Look at the colour, it's orange.
Yeah, it's very dusty right now.
It's apocalypse. Ree's here. Don't let Ree stand out like she's an outcast.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's apocalyptic.
Very
But this is not,
apocalyptic.
I mean, this is just a strong wind. And if you go back and watch our bushfire video, you'll see that the bush has been burnt away and now all the dust is exposed. So anytime we get strong winds at the moment, it looks apocalyptic.
Anyway, it's the end of Wednesday. Boats are locked and loaded in their little jackets, looking gorgeous.
We don't know how to interpret the cyclone, so we have no idea what it's doing, other than it's coming close. Maybe here, maybe some strength. But we're ready for a 4. 5 might be a bit of a stretch, but we're ready for something. This is my livelihood, so I hope it doesn't blow away. Your livelihood too, and yours.
So yeah, tomorrow will just be final little packing things away. And
We did see people selling ratchet straps online for $500 for 4.
and we got
and
the
we've
mother
got
load.
bulk ratchet straps.
We be on the black market. Anyway,
Maybe make it
yes,
bang.
tomorrow finish packing up, grab some food, supplies and things like that in case, well, probably won't be able to get any food here for a little bit. And then Friday we just strap in, see what happens.
Let's just have a little talk with you two, Ree, Caitlin. So I've been through cyclones before. I've been through tornadoes and what else did I say? Earthquakes. But for people, this is your first cyclone?
Yep.
This is your first cyclone? How are you feeling? Talk us through it.
Well, see, I'm excited.
Yeah, I feel curious about it. I'm excited for the experience, but I don't like the uncertainty.
I'm nervous for the aftermath, like having like the potential of no power, roads being flooded away.
No aircon, like it's like
it's
45
hot.
degrees. Like, yeah, the uncertainty of everything is getting me. We have no idea if it's coming, how bad it's going to be in 2 days' time. But apart from that,
Hopefully
it's
some
okay.
swell though.
So from my perspective, what will be will be. I mean, you can't control what it's going to be. All you can do is prepare for it. And there's lots of people saying, oh, I can start cleaning up now. They're already forecasting a category 2 going down the west side. But we've seen 2s go to 4s before, just off the coast. And you just need to be prepared. It's much better to say that you're prepared and you don't need it than to need it and not be prepared. Yeah?
Yeah.
That makes sense. So, yeah, I think we're as prepared as we can be, and now we just have to wait and see what unfolds. All of the other stuff that these two are talking about, it'll be interesting to see how they feel as we get into it and as it does unfold. So we'll keep checking in with these two and see how they're coping. But yeah, nothing to worry about. All right, crew. So today is Thursday the 22nd. The cyclone forecast has changed a little bit. We've done a bit of cleanup today, finished off down the block. I'll go through tomorrow and just film some of the tie down stuff and stuff that I've done that's completed out there, and we'll show you the shed. And then I've just got a little bit to finish off at home tonight, which I'm going to do while it's nice and cool. But we've just come down to finish off a previous episode, which you guys have already seen, last week's episode most likely, which was the catch and cook. So we're just down here now filming that. But yeah, basically the forecast has been downgraded. They're saying it's going to be a 2 and it's potentially going to be going down the west side. So we might have dodged a bullet here.
Sadly not for the Reef though, if it goes down the west side.
Well, it's only a category 2, which is good though. So that's encouraging. But it remains to be seen. You can never drop your guard with these guys. They can quickly jump up or quickly drop out. It doesn't, you don't know what's going to happen until it's passed. So we're keeping our eye on it. We're prepared now, which feels great. And just a couple of vehicles to put away, which is easy. And a little bit of tidying around the house. Yeah? So we'll show you some of the stuff that we've done now, just so you guys see the amount of work that goes in to preparing for this. It's basically 4 days of work, isn't it?
Yeah.
For us to prepare with the business and all of that stuff as well. So we'll show you some footage now of that.
And then we'll check back in tomorrow.
Yeah, check back in tomorrow.
Alright, these are the scenes right now. It's raining. Yo, tinny in a cyclone. But not really. Hopefully we can catch a quick little fish, see if we can spot anything cool, and then head back in and get ready.
Try and do a straight-ish line. Alright. We are out on Caitlin's tinny, beautifully refurbished. Sorry. Beautifully refurbished. How long ago did we do that? Can you put that in the rod holder? Kane's going to put that in the rod holder. Whoa, 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 whoa. Turn back towards the straight line.
To multitask.
Apparently she can't multitask. Okay? Just 6 knots will do. Okay. So yeah, we put this wooden floor in and we've covered it. We painted it. The wooden floor we painted with polyurethane finish so that the flooring would stick to it. And we put this down and we put it down on the bow too. And we built this little hatch here. Sorry, we built this little hatch here. So as you can store the life jackets under there, and it's a nice little sort of casting deck now. Or Caitlin uses it more for laying on with her rug. But yeah, that's the tinny, and we're just out here looking for some birds working. It's a little bit rainy, which is nice. We've got some fish jumping over here, Caitlin. Straight ahead. All right, so hopefully we're going to hear these rods sing. What, we got a redhead and a goldie on there? Yeah? Yeah. Anyway, we're going to do some tuna. Yeah, hopefully we'll be on in a second. So you really want that reel facing up.
Can you do it?
I don't know, can I? What's your thoughts, Foxy?
Well, Yindi has escaped the backyard, and there's a cyclone coming, potentially, allegedly, and we're trying to catch a tuna, so that's my thought.
Yeah, so the idea with the tuna, I'd really like to do some, what do they call that? Sashimi. Some sashimi. Alright, anyway, we'll bring you back if there's any action. Alright, look, it's a little bit quiet on the fish front. I was expecting more action. When Caitlin brought the boat round from Sandavidi the other day, she said there was birds and fish everywhere. The whole gulf was just bubbling with fish. But might have been a fisherwoman's tail.
No, I saw it. You were with me.
What? No, you weren't. Were you?
Yeah, I filmed it.
Oh, she filmed it, so you've seen it. I haven't seen it. But we do have a little bit of action here. Looks like there's some tuna there, and there's a couple of big ones coming out. So we're just going to come round over here. Not too close. Oh, we're going to be on. Caitlin's going to be on in a second, guys. Get ready. Too tight on the turn. Oh, they've moved over there.
No fish yet, but look at these clouds. They're so cool. What do you reckon?
What do I reckon? I reckon this is why I don't do a lot of tuna fishing.
Yeah, at least when you're spearfishing, you have stuff to look at if you're catching it or not. But
Well, we can see the fish
tuna
jumping
that we
out of
did
the-
see looked really cool. We just can't catch them. Lots of birds over there though. So I don't know about it. The other day we saw so many fish and birds and dolphins and all sorts of stuff. Now it's very quiet. Like everything's hiding.
Slogging away. No, I'm just joking. We've been cruising around for a couple of hours now, chasing the tuna, but we're right on the top of the tide now. Anyway, you all know what it's like. Those of you that go trolling, sometimes it goes nuts, and sometimes you just get nothing. So, incidentally, we have caught a tuna before on Ningaloo crew, but we didn't film it, and then Caitlin put it back.
Told me to put it back.
I was fighting a fish of my own at the time, wasn't I?
We need redemption.
Anyway, no tuna for us. I have to go back and just finish off tidying up. The 9 o'clock update still has it as a low and still has it tracking down the west side, so that's good for us. It means all the preparations that we've done we won't need, but I'm just going to go and double check everything. And then, yeah, that'll be about it for us. Put some shutters on the house. I don't think we really need them, but at this stage, the way things are looking, but we'll see how we go. Okay, back to the boat ramp. Hey, Foxy. Hey, crew. All right, what is it, Friday? We've just been out looking for tuna. We've come back in, we're just going to finish off our final pack up. One of the things we had to do is put Caitlin's tinny over here, so we've done that. If you look over here, this is my tie down area for the business. So when I first bought this block of land years ago, I haven't been able to afford to build anything. My hope is one day to build a off-grid house over there, which would be amazing. But when we first bought this, I've got a mate that's a driller, He drills bores, and he put these tie downs in for me. So they go in about 2 meters, and they're filled with concrete and chain, Rio. They're solid as. So we've got Caitlin's tinny tied up here. There's Yindy. Caitlin's tinny tied up here. My unregistered trailer that we just use on the block here. And a mate's got a couple of his trailers here. And then we've got these cargo nets, which are special Cyclone tie down cargo nets just to go over the whole boat, just in case, because the roof's riveted on. So just in case those alley sheets decide to blow away, we'll catch them. That's all lashed down. Reef viewer is all lashed down here. You can see each one has got 6 2.5 ton ratchet straps on, and then the cargo net over the top. So that's as good as it's going to get. Solar panel that runs the bore pump here, that's down. These 2 IBCs are filled with water from the bore, so they're a ton each. They're 1,000 litres of water each, so that's a ton each. And then this is the spare fencing poles that we had and some spare hose. So eventually we'll run the hose round, but that's all ratchet straps to the 2 1-ton IBCs. And then obviously that water tank there is full. The trees are going to have to fend for themselves. Yindy's going to have to fend for herself. No? Yindy, you going to fend for yourself? Oh, no reply. I've thrown. Caitlin's just made a decision about her troopy.
Well, I was going to park my troopy in Craig's shed, but at the moment it's looking like the Cyclone's just spinning off out to sea and not really doing much. So we'll wait until tonight's update and then we'll know pretty.
So I know Caitlin's done a tour of the troopy and we talk about the troopy a lot, but that's a 96? 96 troopy, Toyota troopy, and it's immaculate. Like, yeah, there's just no rust on it. It's just in mint condition. So it's an X, like SES type of troopy, is it? Yeah.
So basically, if it were to get flipped away by a cyclone, I would never find another one. So
yeah, but it's like XSES and just sat in the shed all the time. So just, it's like a brand new troopy. It's got a few holes where they had lights and stuff drilled in, but it's in incredible condition, so very difficult to replace. Anyway, so these are the containers. We just keep like spare glass panels and stuff in here. But you can see we got these blocks, so eventually I'll get them built into the ground and level, and then we'll put my blue container on that. This is someone else's container, but if we push them together and we put these blocks there, I can always chuck a chain over the top at the last minute if I have to. But like I said, it looks like a non-event. And then the last thing that we had to prep on the block here was the bees, so I'll go and show you the bees.
Sound happy about it?
No. All right, I was worried about this. This hive here is having problems, and the ants are in this one as well. The ants go psycho before a thing, but anyway, it's all lashed down. The bees are very quiet. I need to go and get some ant dust stat. The bees are not happy. All right, I'll be back. But anyway, they're lashed down.
All right, crew, it's 6 o'clock on Friday. We're on yellow alert for the cyclone that may not happen.
Okay, so Bomb in the last couple of updates has significantly downgraded this storm, so it's not even meant to reach category 2 intensity now, so just category 1, and going down the west side, which will put us not even in the gale force winds.
Bomb's still saying that there's a chance that we could get 100 km/h winds, but seems unlikely.
Which for me, we've dodged a bullet. Like, yeah, it's been 4 days of work. But as I've said all the way through this video, I'd rather be prepared and not need it than not be prepared and not need it.
And now we know the process. We know the process works. And we've still got a couple more months of cyclone season anyway. So this is probably not the last time that we're going to do it.
It's been a good drill.
Months. Yeah.
Good drill.
And you never know. We're just still seeing what happens. We've had a little bit of rain today. We've had some really cool clouds.
Yeah, in fact, if you look at windy, in the next few hours, so 2 or 3 hours, we should start to see more significant wind. I mean, it's flat as a pancake right now. The Gulf is down there. We're just out the back of town here. The Gulf is down there, and it's a glass off.
had a little bit of thunder and lightning so far.
Yeah, a lot of lightning to the south. I've actually recorded some weather observations on Windy, which I'll overlay there for you. But a lot of lightning to the south and rain to the south as well, going over like Ballara and that, and in the bottom of the Gulf there, which is great. It might bring the prawns on. That's another little thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to chuck the drone up now. I'm going to take some shots of these nice clouds and just see what's around. And we'll do updates through the night as well. Caitlin's obviously going to be at her house. If it gets hectic, she's going to come over. We might give you a GoPro. You can record your experience, and I'll have a GoPro and I'll record my experience.
And the cyclone isn't actually passing us until like 8-9 o'clock tomorrow morning anyway. So it's meant to get a bit windy overnight, but the worst of it will probably be tomorrow morning if we get anything.
So tomorrow morning, if we're allowed out, if it goes red alert, we won't be allowed out. But if we're allowed out tomorrow morning, we will take you guys for a drive. Possibly the kids are keen to see as well. And we'll go for a little look around and see what's happening. That's the plan. So come along and I'll chuck the drone up now. You can have a look. Town's dead. Everyone's drinking.
Or gone.
Or gone. So there's literally no one here. And yeah, here's some drone shots.
Right, it's getting a bit dark now. It's like 10 past 7. But I just came down for a little drive to the beach to see what's going on down here, see if we could spot any of the lightning. And it is so calm right now. Like calm before the storm. It is like an absolute glass off. And you can't see the horizon. It's all just haze, probably rain on the other side of the Gulf. But yeah, I'll show you the ocean. It's so flat. I haven't spotted any lightning yet. But yeah, definitely very stormy. Looks very cool. So I will show you guys. Look how calm it is. It's so flat. Nindy just having some attitude at another dog. Have a look at it. So calm. Nindy. Whoa. Alright crew, I am about to go to bed. It's still super eerily still outside, but the wind's not meant to start picking up until midnight-ish, and it's not meant to be that windy until tomorrow morning. So I ain't staying up for that. But yeah, if anything exciting happens and I'm awake, then I will let you know. But yeah, other than that, we'll see you in the morning. Probably going to go for a drive in the morning if we can, over to the west side and see what it looks like over there with the cyclone coming past. But that'll just depend whether or not they put us on red alert or not, because I think that means that we have to stay inside. But hopefully, considering that we're pretty far out of its path, hopefully we won't get that and we just stay on yellow. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We shall see you in the morning.
Okay crew, it's midnight now. That's why I'm whispering a little bit. Everyone's very quiet, it's very still. Just gone into Saturday, so this is the day we're supposed to get the cyclone. Caitlin's obviously at her house. She's probably in bed fast asleep. But yeah, still no wind, still no rain. BOM has downgraded this significantly, so they reckon it'll probably go to category 1 intensity tonight. At the moment it's to the north of us and still a tropical low, so I'm not expecting too much from this, but in any way we will get up in the morning, and provided we're not on red alert, we'll take you guys for a look, and we'll probably go for a little drive around, see what we can see if there's anything happening. So we're prepared, we'll just wait, hope for the best. Looks like we've dodged a bullet, but I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, night.
Alright crew, good morning. Look at this lighting. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but everything has this orangey brown tinge to it. It's crazy. So the latest update is that the cyclone is no longer a cyclone. They've downgraded it from a category 1 to just a tropical low now, so they've ruled out turning it into a cyclone at all. So crazy, a full fizzer. Anyway, we are going to head down to the beach now because the clouds look insane, and the sun's about to rise in like 2 minutes. So gonna go and see what I reckon is going to be an epic sunrise with these clouds. It's raining at the moment a little bit, and yeah, the clouds behind me look so apocalyptic, like these dark brown clouds. I think it's just all the dust. Obviously it's been windy, not here, it's been pretty calm here all night, but yeah, all the wind picking up the dust seems to make the clouds brown. So yeah, but we'll go and have a look at the sunrise. I'll see you at the beach. Right. It is a little windy, nothing crazy, but it's windy. The brown tinge, I think it still looks on camera, but it's fading, and yeah, clouds are just lighting up now. Ah, look at the pelican, and it's raining. So exciting. Oh man, you're getting wet. But there's the sun just peeking through. Oh. Rain! Crazy! Alright, well I'm not gonna lie, the sunrise was slightly anticlimactic. But the sun is up now and the storm clouds look really cool. The cyclone slash not cyclone is over here. So I've never experienced a cyclone before, and I almost feel a little bit disappointed. As silly as that is, and as selfish of a thought that is, because if it had stuck with its original forecast where it looked like it was going to be a solid Cat 3 or 4, that could have been bad. But I lost my train of thought. But yeah, we just spent the last week basically preparing for this cyclone, strapping everything down and getting everything ready, packing everything away, just for it to not happen. But as Craig said, it's a lot better to be prepared than not prepared, and now we know the process, so next time this happens it'll just be alright, lock it up. But yeah, I was a little bit excited to experience a gentle cyclone, like a Cat 1 or 2 would have been nice. But yeah, I'll probably regret saying that sometime in the future. And as I said yesterday, we've still got a couple months left of cyclone season. So there's already another one brewing up off the coast somewhere. So yeah, this is probably not the last time that we're gonna have to do it in the next few months. But yeah, it's been cool to see the process, and yeah, lucky we didn't get a bad cyclone with lots of damage and flooding and all of that. It's barely even rained, just a sprinkle. Yeah, so we'll check back in a little bit later on when Craig and that are up and go and have a look and see what it looks like on the west side. Alright, got Craig here now.
Good morning, crew. I've just picked up Caitlin from her house and we thought we'd just slip into town and grab a bite to eat on the way out to show you guys around. But everything's closed. It looks like
it's a ghost town.
A ghost town.
Everything is
not
empty.
a car in the car park.
Except for ours.
Have a look in the car park over here. There's 3 seagulls. 4 seagulls and a couple of crows. Just having a field day. But yeah, nothing much going on. But we're gonna go for a drive now, as promised. I don't know if we'll get the drone up. It's a little bit windy. The update from BOM is no cyclone now, just a low. It's still to the northwest of us, I believe. And yeah, we're just going to have a look around. It's meant to be west of us by about midday, you reckon?
No, like 9.
By 9?
Yeah.
That's it now?
Yeah.
Oh, so...
That's why we're going. We gotta go.
Sorry, it's almost west of us. So, we've arrived at one of the beaches around the west side. I hope you can hear me. It is a bit windy, probably, we reckon 15 to 20 knots. And there's the lighthouse behind me, so you know where we are. This is Hunters. But what's really cool is if you look out to sea from here, this is, well, ex-tropical cyclone Lincoln is there. 100 k's out. So this is the edge of the storm. Now at the moment it's just a tropical revolving storm. So cyclones in the southern hemisphere, same as a hurricane in the northern hemisphere, they rotate a different way though. Obviously in the northern hemisphere they rotate anti-clockwise. In the southern hemisphere, cyclones rotate clockwise. All right, so worst case scenario for a cyclone impact, or even a tropical revolving storm, for Exmouth is for the storm, the eye of the storm, to go west of town, because then you get the combined speed of the storm with the rotation of the storm. Does that make sense? Generally the eastern side has less winds. That's why we sort of dodged a little bullet there with Cyclone Vance back in 1999, because that went down the Gulf. The eye did, even though it completely destroyed the town. It could have been worse if the eye had gone down the range, for example. So anyway, look at the weather. Beautiful clouds, bit of wind, but not too much to worry about really. It's a fizzer, that's what we call these ones. 9 times out of 10 you'll have a fizzer, but it's that one that you don't prepare for, so you've got to prepare for them all.
And even then it's still so cool because we don't get this kind of weather normally. So.
Really cool, I love it. Like living in the desert, we don't get these cloudy days with the storms too often. We get wind, but clear skies all the time. So getting these opportunities with the cloud cover and the real stormy, it feels almost wintry even though it's probably 35 degrees and humid as. Yeah. Yeah, it feels a little bit wintry, which is quite cool. Have a look around. You can see if I just hold the camera there, you can see how quickly the clouds are moving.
Wow, that's crazy. We should do a time lapse of that.
Yeah. We're going to probably go up to the lighthouse and we'll do a time lapse of the clouds with the lighthouse in the background. Something cool. We'll find a cool angle. All right, let's walk up there.
Oh, rain on me, you stormy skies, wash my sins away. Let the thunder roll, let the lightning strike, until I'm clean again. Oh, moonshine bright behind the clouds, but don't you show your face till I'm clean.
Oh, look who it is. John and Cheryl. Hi, John. Shirl. What's happening? Nice dance. What's going on? For those that don't know, what we're looking at here is a giant chicken. A giant Exmouth chicken, no less. That's iconic Exmouth right there. That is an iconic Exmouth view, apart from my head in it. The lighthouse with a couple of emus, the range. Really nice. Okay crew, so this is pretty much the end of this video. There's not really much point in continuing. The ex-tropical cyclone Lincoln is puffing up my shirt. It's travelling down the coast now. It's on its way down to Onslow, Carnarvon area.
Not
and
Onslow, that's up north.
Sorry, Coral Bay, Carnarvon area. And yeah, we're at Bundigi now. You can see there's a fair bit of wave top. There's people at the beach. No rain. Really disappointing that there's no rain from this storm or this system.
Sad.
But yeah, that's about it. Incidentally, we are at the old Bundigi beach shack here. So if you, when you come up to Exmouth this year, you see that the Bundigi beach shack isn't here. That's because it's been decommissioned. It's getting removed by the 31st of March, I believe. And so, yeah, that's a sad thing. This has been an amazing spot over the years I've been here. They used to have movies out here at night. It's had lots of different iterations, but this is the end of the Bundigi beach shack. So that's a really sad thing, I reckon. That'll be gone soon. But yeah, a business that never stood a chance, really. Anyway, that's it from us. Hope you enjoyed seeing the big build-up and then the massive disappointment at the end with us.
We took you on the journey with us.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed all of that. And we'll see you next time here on Ningaloo Crew.
Bye. You look tiny.
Hello. Hello. All right, crew. Welcome back to another episode.
No, wait. Start again.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Getting it. I'm the only one representing. All right, crew.
It is.
Standing this way.
It's 6 o'clock on Friday.
Wait, let's start this properly.
What?
Go.
What?
There's
Alright,
a car
crew.
coming.
Mate.
Floppy.
So I've never experienced a cyclone. Oh, that's the horn. The traffic just goes crazy around these cyclones. Hey, get off the road, you silly sausage.